Throughout the month of June, we got the most watched major of all time. And despite that, in the last few days post-major, we've had more than one team leave the scene because the sticker revenue is just not there anymore. And this does raise a lot of concerns. Is the sticker market in Cologne 2026 working as intended? But I do think these teams were a little bit hasty in making their decisions, as we have not seen what Valve is going to do in regards to these stickers in the next few weeks or so. And the question on everyone's mind is, do these stickers go on sale or something sale adjacent? And for one, it's a reasonable question, right? It's certainly a reasonable question. We've had sales every single major since 2014. It didn't change in between titles. CSGO had sales, CS2 had sales. The amount of time each sale has had is a little bit different from time to time, but there's a general rule. The stickers come out, you pay a higher premium if you are impatient to open some capsules. If you are not, you wait until the sale comes, you pay 1/4 of the price, and you enjoy your stickers at a discount. So I imagine we have some people waiting for a discount, but I don't know if it's ever going to be explicitly a discount. And that's because we simply have to understand we're working with a different system. Every major before this, we've been dealing with capsules. And a 75% sale meant cutting the price of the capsule. And as we know, Cologne took that model and threw it in the fucking trash. You have a relative demand-based system on a total of 770 stickers. And as you know, you choose the one you want and you buy it with tokens. And those prices move with a relative demand-based system, which we'll get to in a second. But the problem is now, very simply, there is no capsule to discount. But we now know the Cologne's system and how it works inside and out. And that's thanks to a article that was written by CS2. We know this website, we love this website. The gentleman behind it is a friend of the channel. And his findings lead to some interesting developments on what could happen with the Cologne 2026 major when it comes to a sale. Now, unlike the terminal, which does take into account Steam community market listings, prices elsewhere, to guide its own pricing system within the terminal on top of relative demand, the Cologne 2026 sticker system is completely internally guided by relative demand. No outside demand is taken into account. So if the stickers are $100 on the Cologne store, they could be $5 on the Steam community market, and the Cologne stickers in-game won't change price. Now, why is that? Well, that is because CS2, well, as we could see in this article, the sticker system tries to keep a pegged value of 125 tokens for all of the stickers. So it takes the total sticker prices and it averages out every single time. It's going to equal 125 tokens or $1.25. But it's not exactly an average price. It takes the value of the rarities and makes it so the expected value is 125 cents. So there's a reason, as I spoke about, you watched one of my previous videos, I had found it weird that these stickers had rarities, right? They didn't need rarities if they were not in a capsule. But the reason why they have rarities is revealed here. It's that the value of these stickers, taken into account their rarity, Valve keeps the expected value of these stickers at 125 tokens. So you take 80% of the blue prices, 16% of the purple prices, 3.2% of the pink prices, 0.64% of the red prices. All of that averaged together should always equal 125 tokens in this new system. But regardless of how this pegged value is reached, if you take a look at these graphs, it paints a more easier picture to realize. As team stickers went up, autograph stickers went down. It basically just takes values from a shared pool and stays locked. Autograph stickers are always going to be less demanded than team stickers because there's simply way more autographs to go around. So after the first few days, autographs take a pretty steep dip. Team stickers take over the market share. Now, if you'll notice, the autographs start to trend upwards again after a little while, and I think that's just because of general team stickers starting to become in enough supply. And then you'll have on top of that, players making big plays in the major, right? When Magic's got that 1v4.
Knows that might not make the difference. Gonna back his aim here as all of G2.
I guarantee you his autograph sticker went up a lot in price that day. But the trend still stands. Team stickers go up, autograph stickers go down, autograph stickers go up, team stickers go down. They always maintain that pegged value. And then we have the weighted pool of the rarities: blue, purple, gold, and hollow. Now, upon the Cologne stickers coming out, the hollow is obviously the most sought after sticker. That's always been the case, remained firmly at the top. And then randomly, gold stickers shoot up on June 2nd. Now, why June 2nd? June 2nd is the day of Day 1, Stage 1 of the Cologne Major, which means that for the first time you are eligible to craft souvenirs. And this is why the souvenir system used the sticker prices from the store and not just a random base price. Because they use the in-game sticker store price, what happens is the price of golds took all of that relative value, it took most of that pegged 125 EV, and the hollows, foils, and papers subsequently went down. So by keeping the weighted demand towards those gold stickers, as every souvenir is crafted, hollows, papers, and foils go down in price. Skins.com is the newest sponsor on our channel. They have just released a P2P trading platform looking to compete with the best players in the space. If you don't want to wait that long, they do have an insta-sell feature on the site in which the rates are the best I've seen, just straight up. When the market is down, everything is on sale. And with the deals you're getting on skins.com, you could start your position basically up 20 to 25%. Try out skins.com and be a part of the future of CS2 skin trading. So the souvenir system being the way in which it was definitely helped sticker prices go down. The paper stickers tend to get little spikes from time to time, but it's always reflected in a relative decrease in gold, hollow, or foil. And I think that's just because of the times in which the players get 300 tokens for upgrading their coin. Nothing else really makes sense as apart from that, just because the foils and hollows are more expensive than 300 tokens most of the time. So papers being mass bought with those 300 tokens seems like the most likely scenario there. So now that we know stickers are in a weighted pool, it is more likely that there could be a sale. Right? Since the expected value is now 125 tokens, all Valve has to do is change that expected value to 50 tokens, and the prices would subsequently go down. CSROI seems to think there will be a sale. I do think there will be something sale adjacent, but I don't think they'll do exactly that. Because I think that the usage of an overt sale like that would actually drive sentiment away, not for Cologne 2026 maybe, but for the next major and the major after that. And that's because sticker capsules are inherently chance-based, right? So when you're paying $1 for them, or whether you're paying 25 cents for them, you're still leaving it up to chance. So players are okay paying the full price for stickers at the start, and they don't feel disadvantaged or disenfranchised when those sticker capsules move down to 25 cents per capsule, because it's inherently chance-based. When you take away that chance, if you're selling people stickers for a couple of months at a time for $10, and then you lower it all of a sudden to $2.50, what you're doing is conditioning a behavior to just wait for that next time, because they didn't know any better, because this was the first time this system was a thing. But they could do the same thing by inheriting the model that defined the souvenir system, and that's by diluting the pool. Firstly, I think the most obvious one is the champion stickers. It's a newer sticker relatively, but I still think it's been in the game for a couple of years at this point now. And I think we'll be getting that again with the Falcon stickers, maybe tonight or next week. And that's simply going to do the same thing that all of the other stickers did. More stickers in the pool means more stickers have to keep an expected value of 125, which means everything else should go down. Probably most of that loss will be from just the Falcon stickers. That way you have the demand for Falcon stickers split into two separate pools. And of course, they're the most demanded one right now because they just won the major. But then you have charms, right? We are missing charms right now, aren't we? Well, not really, because charms take time to come in. And every past major, we've had charms too, Austin and Budapest. We didn't get the charms till after the major had concluded, because you have to have the plays actually happen. The games need to happen first. Then you need to find the good plays, and then you need to edit them and then make them into charms. It's not a one-day process. It takes a few time. It does take a few days, maybe a week. And I believe the highlight charms got added with the champion stickers. So if they add these highlight charms, and I guess they can add them to souvenirs, or they could just add them individually, I think that would be the better choice. That is a great way to not disenfranchise players by just adding in an overt sale by lowering that expected value. Because what you're doing here is you're offering something new, but by offering something new in the existing system, you dilute the pool. Instead of 770 stickers, you now have 770 stickers plus 15 new champion stickers plus, I don't know, 200 charms. So now you have 900 items to share that 125 expected value. So by adding those, you now create a little bit more demand for souvenirs, I imagine, because, right, you make the Magic's 1v4 souvenir and then you add the actual charm, people are going to buy that charm. If you add the charms individually, well, then you can just add your favorite play to your existing gun that doesn't necessarily have to be souvenir. But by doing that and raising souvenir demand and raising highlight charm demand and those champion sticker demands, well, then all the foils, hollows, and papers are going to continue to trend downwards, whereas they've been trending upwards over the last few weeks since the souvenir hype has died down a little bit. This does seem like the smarter way in my head, because if you just add a sale, an overt sale, you're just going to make players angry. and they're not going to be happy the next time major stickers come out. They're just going to wait. By adding the charms, you add a sale, but without actually adding a sale in terms of this system. And the beauty of this system is that when you reach a reasonable level in supply, people stop buying because the prices don't go down, right? There's a relative demand. If no one buys anything, prices just stay steady. So you have no oversupply. You have a reasonable level of supply of every sticker according to its demand. And instead you have a circulating supply in the actual community market in third place and on third-party marketplaces, etc. So the people who make sticker crafts win because these stickers will be relatively rare if a system like this continues without a overt sale. The people who hold stickers will win. And by adding more items to the pool, you make other items cheaper by diluting the pool, thus making it easier for one person to buy what they want, thus creating more revenue for both Valve and the major teams. So I think that this is going to be a good system, and I think that's how they're going to implement a sale if they do implement anything. Will it last as long as Copenhagen and Shanghai, or will it be a little bit shorter like Austin? I don't think it really matters because, as I said, once you reach a reasonable level of supply in the market, people are going to stop buying from the in-game store because the prices in-game don't go down based on Steam community market prices. They only go down when demand goes elsewhere. So after a while, theoretically, you should have enough supply on the market in which all buying activity ceases on the in-game market, which means that even if the sale lasts a few months, theoretically there'd be no oversupply, or at least less oversupply than had it been with a capsule system that we were previously used to. And that's your sticker report.